Hi, on today's video we will see a very quick and easy tutorial in Adobe Photoshop. This tutorial is about a text effect which makes the letters seem cut. It's kind of a sliced effect illusion. You can achieve this effect with several ways, but today we're going to see probably the easiest one in Photoshop. As usual, the project file of this video will be available on my Patreon page with most of the project files for my videos. By the way, on Patreon you can also find discounts for several of my digital products, like the Cinema 4D material collection. Now let's dive into the tutorial. To start the design, I will create a new document. I will make it 1920 by 1080 pixels. And I would like to add a background. Probably a gradient background would look good. Photoshop has a lot of ready gradients to use, so I will use one of them. First, go and click this logger here to unlock the background layer. Then right-click and select the blending options or simply double-click on the layer. From here, as you probably know, you can add many effects like drop shadows, strokes, etc. This time I will choose the gradient overlay, and this will apply the default gradient. However, you can see that there are many different gradients here. I will go to purples and choose this one, and this will be applied directly to my artboard. Next, I will add some text. Let's select the text tool. I will write the word illusion and choose a bold font. I am going to use the Avenir Next font, but the heavyweight. Let's increase the size. First I will click the escape button, and then I will click Command and T or Control T on a PC and click and drag the corner. Let's rotate it a bit too. Okay, then I will go to the text layer and rasterize it. That means that I will no longer be able to change the text, but I will have more freedom to edit the appearance, and that's what I'm going to do now. I will take the rectangular marquee tool and create a rectangle shape. This will be the line where I will cut the text. Next, I will right-click and select Layer via Cut. And now I have separated in the middle in two layers. This is the top one, this is the bottom one. I will take the one at the bottom, and by holding the Shift key, I will move it slightly to the left. Then I will create a new layer between them, and I will make it a clipping mask to the one below. A clipping mask, what it does is to whatever you will draw or add on this layer, it will only be visible on the areas that has the layer below. If that's confusing, you will understand more in a minute. I will right-click and select Create Clipping Mask. Another way to do it is to click and hold the Alt or Option key on a PC, and when you see this little arrow, to click. Now I will take the Gradient tool to add a gradient to the clipping mask, which will work as a shadow. I will click and drag just a bit to have this little gradient. You can also hold the Shift key while doing it to make the gradient straight. To adjust the layer, you can move these 2 points here. To change the style of the gradient, you can go to these settings here. I will change it to have one side transparent. That one. And I would like to change the color, so I will double click on this point and choose another color. Maybe something very dark, but with a shade of the dark purple, like the one I have on the background. I will also add the same color on the other point, because even though it's transparent, it gives a bit of a shade on the rest. And we're done. This is how to create this slice text effect in Photoshop, but let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see it in any other software like Illustrator or Procreate, and I will prepare another tutorial for them. See you in the next video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.